target. Boom, just kind of plopping away right there. And we do have a forward barracks now up for DannydeWilde. This is a pretty good position here. I actually prefer this building a little bit more just because you tend to fight, you know, it's kind of centralized, and so the fight, you know, it's kind of close to either side, whereas this is very specific to the right side, kind of hard to use otherwise. And also it feels kind of close to your base. Your base is right there, so it's kind of, you know, kind of close to home. I'd rather see that, but you know, I'm being picky. So we have a bunch of more riflemen up here. And I apologize, it looks like we missed a bunch of riflemen kind of suiciding here against a heavy machine gun on the left at that time here, and looks like they took quite a few casualties and then retreated. Probably they were just trying to cap this fuel point while that was going on. So, now this I definitely like. So check this out, we got a machine gun team. Now this sniper, oh, and the sniper gets counter-sniped, one machine gun left. And now check out this pin here. This is just beautiful. Oh, I love seeing this. So we've got the triumvirate of doom here. Single sniper picking away at these guys. Everybody's suppressed. And there are mortars landing on top of them. It's just like the, you know, the support unit of doom here. Oh, just look at that kills. Look at that suppression. And luckily this heavy machine gun survived with a single member left. Oh, and the mortar. Oh, the snipers. Oh, that is such a death trap. Such a death trap. This is something that we're starting to see more and more here, is that DannydeWilde unfortunately has a very charged kind of mentality about getting things done, and this kind of stuff really just punishes players who try that. So when you see that there is that kind of like really difficult positions, put on your chess playing hat for a second and just think about this. Kind of like a lot of times they have those puzzle missions in the single player games, like StarCraft has that, and to some extent Company of Heroes has that, where you've got a limited amount of units and you need to negotiate through some number of situations here. Look at this sniper. I love this. He should just he's just killing everybody. I have no idea why he's retreating right now. He was doing a great job. He should have just hovered right around there and killed anybody. However, I do agree with that machine gun. That machine gun needed to get resupplied, but I would have rather have seen the sniper hang out here to continue being a threat while the mortars do their thing. So, meanwhile, we are pushing up here on the left. Katzenmeyer's Volksgrenadiers, 20 kills on these guys, by the way. And also regular Volksgrenadiers here with the MP40s and doing their thing, looking pretty nice. Getting a pack out, that's always a good idea. It's a good precaution. You don't want to be caught without, without any way to deal with an early Greyhound or something to that effect. It's always kind of a good question as to where to put it, where you think that where your opponent's going to attack. But at this point, it looks like Danny does not have a supply depot up, so that pack is not needed. But I think it's a good precaution. You never really know when you're going to need a pack. Or rather, it's always a good bet to get a pack. That's what I'm trying to say here. So, mortars now getting closer and closer and closer. It looks like these riflemen here are taking good advantage of the healing capacity of this forward barracks. Forward barracks ability can be upgraded with command points to heal your units as they are near it. Grenadiers opening fire. Looks like they are upgrading Panzerschrecks. That's always a good move. Having some sort of bazooka wielding unit, I know it's a Panzerschreck, is always a good precaution. Although honestly, whoa, taking some serious damage here. Retreat, retreat. Now is the time to retreat. Now is the time to retreat. Or click Inspired Zeal. One or the other. Oh no! Whole squad goes away while upgrading the Panzerschrecks too. So I think that was all lost. We still do have this nice little combo of the sniper and the mortar team, but you can see how much less effective that is without the MG team there. So hopefully those guys are beating their way back here quickly. So everybody else here taking a breather, getting healed up, getting resupplied. But those mortars are going to keep raining down on them. We do see Inspired Zeal active once again. Not really for any purpose here. I think I'm curious as to whether or not TerrFernando has any points involved in it, or understands exactly how it works. So either way, I'll stop beating him up over the Inspired Zeal thing, but it seems like he's kind of using it at diametrically opposed opportunities. Haha, there's some words for you. Look him up. Anyhow, mortars landing. These guys still just kind of hanging out here. I think he still feels like, oh god, this is really being punishing here. Standing around this healing thing is just kind of not really paying off for him. I think he needs to start thinking outside the box, thinking about attacking here and then pushing into here. Sometimes, like, when you realize, there's nothing to be gained. You don't win this game by suddenly getting a 3 cap. You know what I mean? It's not like, well, I have 2, I need to fight to the death to get to the 3rd one. Well, he doesn't even have 2 anymore because he lost the left-hand side. I can see these guys were trying to push up as far as they could, and this bunker actually was able to, the machine gun nest there actually was able to kind of keep them away. But But now we have oh, we got a flame strike going on. Sorry, firestorm. You know what I mean. I like to call everything flame strikes because I'm a Warcraft player. Looking good, right on top. Always retreat. The second you see those flares hit the ground, always get the heck out of there. Katzenmeyers, however, getting beat up quite a bit here. Single grenade goes off, but looks like those Rangers are pretty tough. They can take it, and just going to go ahead and retreat on out of there. So, not bad, though. That's a good flame strike right there. You can see that the combination of flame strike and mortars has completely killed everybody who was hanging out around here. There were at least 2 squads of infantry who were just chilling there. Oh, here's the last one right there. Sorry, one guy left. Trying to cap. Oh, weapons utility rifleman, retreat. Don't crawl away. There's only one of you left, man. Just retreat. It's okay to retreat. It's okay. Oh, man, look at that. He just barely makes it back. Just in time, probably get hit by a mortar or something like that. So, at least Rangers are on the field right now. I will swap back to DannydeWilde's point of view and see what's up. But he took way too many casualties right there. That is just, you know, to some extent, little casualties here and there is just part of the game. That's always going to happen. But when you lose whole squads with no gain whatsoever, like with a firestorm or with the mortars pinning you down, that's really, really what lopsides the game. Because now we can see, let's take a look here. 3 units on the field total. Very wounded weapons utility riflemen, single jeep, and rangers. All of them right here. All of them exactly in this location. Whereas if we take a poke over here at TerrFernando, we can see just a massive army. I don't even need to count that all up. Just massive. Snipers and machine gun teams and more, you know, everything. So that's simply a matter of attrition. And I don't mean infantry attrition. The word attrition has a meaning outside of the freaking commander ability. And that's exactly what we're talking about here, is simple, like, constant loss of life, which is really starting to hurt this guy. So, looks like finally some counter mortar teaming going on here. The allied mortar is taking some pot shots at this MG team. Good reactions, by the way. TerrFernando is just quickly moving, realizing that that's going on there. Trying to adjust, and it looks like he's pointing the wrong way. You can see everybody has been conditioned this game that this is the way to attack, both the attacker and the defender. Retreating away unnecessarily, I think, and we see these really upgraded grenadiers here. Now, sometimes people ask me the question, oh, when do I upgrade my grenadiers or whatever? Really, since you haven't seen any vehicles at all, I think you can save yourself the effort on the Panzerschrecks. You can always upgrade those later, the second that you see a Greyhound or something like that. On the other hand, if you like it, get the MP40. Sorry, not the MP40, the MG42, the machine gun upgrade. That's a pretty awesome ability to be able to just kind of suppress like that out of nowhere, and this guy's got this Rambo-style like grip on this gun. And throwing the hand grenades. Oh, yeah, throwing the grenades. Is he going to get out of the building? Oh, no, he does not. And that's the end of that. So everybody gets shot by that. So MG42 is pretty cool. And by the way, I didn't point this out either. We do have the Kampfkraft Center up and double upgrades here for our infantry. So infantry are now all Vet 2. The Jeep is moving around, you know, putting some pressure on this guy. Hopefully this pack can get over there and take a shot. Not a bad idea with the Jeep, because honestly these mortar teams can't do a lot about it. But, oh, a pack can, a camouflage pack especially. So once again, massive attrition going on. And I mean literally attrition, not actually the ability. In terms of DannydeWilde stuff. So just, I think, in terms of loss of life and just kind of, you know, general carelessness with his units, he may be completely out of it for this game. We'll see if he'll be able to keep up. The Grenadiers here kind of overextending a little bit. Let me swap back to TerrFernando's thing. And look at that, Mr. Johann Panzerschreck up there, getting a good shot off. We do have the Wilson's rifleman now, though, putting a good shot in, trying to do their thing. But this MG42 is really just doing some serious damage at close range. Just look at that firing speed. Oh God, one guy left. Throw a grenade. Which guy? It's total standoff here. Oh, and he gets the kill with the grenade. Retreat, retreat, retreat. I know you want to cap it, but just retreat. You've got other friends here who can help. Oh God, it's a firestorm. It's a firestorm landing right on top of the mortar team. Oh, killing the mortar team, killing the forward barracks. And I believe that is going to be the end of the game for DannydeWilde. Let's take a look here. He does have a single rifleman squad left. It's going to be very brutal to be able to take that out, though. So let's take a look and see where that's going to go exactly here. I'm going to speed it up for just a second here to get us back into the action, because I know this game is just about 30 minutes long here. Looks like his own mortars are doing more damage to his own units there. Here we go. So our Rangers are now moving up. Trying to cap. Capping our positions. Let me just take a look at the map here. You can see really nothing going on for Danny. It's going to take a little while here. Skilled machine gun team, is that what that is? Yep, level 4 skilled machine gun team doing its thing. I apologize for speeding up, but I just like to kind of keep this quick for everybody. Here we go, moving right into this combat. So it's just going to get obliterated by MP40s at close range. Unfortunately, these Rangers have really nothing to do about that. They're going to have to get the heck on out of there. And so I believe at this point, it's going to be important for TerrFernando to just kind of say, all right, I'm winning the game. I've got good control. What am I going to do to capitalize on it? He's got a few options here. You know, he's going to just make sure that he can also just kind of seal the deal and get the rest of this. And I think it's just important for any player at any skill level to find yourself in this position. Just take a breath, take an inventory of your units, think about what units you've seen of the enemy, and just try and see if you can figure out what the best, fastest way to win is from here. That's safe, you know, because you have total control of the map. What do you need to reinforce? You can see he's got, you know, good units here on the left. He's got this HMG team, which honestly could be moved way far up, but that's fine. Volks Grenadiers here doing their thing. Vet 2 kind of firing away, close range, getting resupported by a lot of guys. Oh, and a sniper might even have a good shot right between this little slit here if he can get up there. Boom! Oh, single mortar landing up there. Let me go ahead and take a look at TerrFernando there, and we'll see that Inspired Zeal is up. So he does have some upgrades here for Inspired Zeal. Looks like it was armor and accuracy and something. Wasn't quite looking, but that's fine. So he has upgraded it to some extent. So use it, use it, use it, use it all the time. It's free. It's good stuff. Another huge flame strike available, and a big ball of infantry coming. So already this is looking kind of risky here. Oh, nice shot there from the Panzerschreck wielding Grenadiers there. So these are tough Grenadiers. They're going to decap that point. Looking good. Oh, yes, decapping the point. And a flame strike. Oh, as soon as you see that, retreat. Hit your T button. Select everybody. Hit T, 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 T. No! Oh, complete and total loss of life. Total loss of life there. So, unfortunately, it looks like Danny is now down to a single very wounded HMG team and a single advanced defense engineer. So pretty much all that is left to do for TerrFernando is just to sit tight and take this game out. He can pretty much do whatever he wants. Don't do anything suicidal against this. Don't waste a whole lot of units killing this. Just chill out. So we'll see where he goes from here. But again, I think I will speed this replay up just a little bit because there's so little going on at this point. As to not have a lot of a lot of commentary. We see the Ostwind Flak Panzer now. He has so much map control. We've got a single Panther coming out, a single Ostwind coming out. I'm pretty sure anybody watching this at home is well aware of who the winner is going to be at this point. So let's take a look. Let me speed it on up here and get into the final combat. But I'm not criticizing him for being nice and slow about it. I think that's the right move. I think, you know, realizing, here we go, Ostwind is just going to take out the bunker, boom, all right, capping the rest of the map. I think he realizes that he's seen a lot of replays where people do silly things and throw away easy victories, and he's being nice and cautious about it. Here we have one last humongous suicide charge going on here. Come on, Flame Strike. Oh, it's still on cooldown, though. We're not going to see it. I always call it Flame Strike. I apologize. And just good positioning. Machine gun team doing really well. Katsumaya's Volksgrenadier is getting nitty-gritty with grenades and all that sort of stuff. Nice flanking going on here by the Grenadiers, getting right behind this machine gun team, which is now dead. Advanced Defense Engineers. Oh, completely wrecked. And that was a single mortar from downtown. I don't know where that mortar team is. Kind of peeking around for it. But that's okay. Again, tons of kills going on, and really not finding his retreat button for even a moment. Looks like DannydeWilde here is having a little bit of trouble. I don't even think these Katsumaya's Volksgrenadiers had to retreat at all. Just fire up Inspired Zeal. They've lost a couple of units. Fire up Inspired Zeal. You're good to go. So, and now we have win big, and this is fine. This is absolutely fine. You've just won your third or fourth or fifth huge victory. You have a Panzer on the battlefield. You've got an Ostwind Flak Panzer, and I've sped up the replay one more time. Yeah, there's a couple of Rangers here, and a Flame Strike, a big dominating Flame Strike to end the game. And so absolutely no fault at all. Winning big is totally justified when you've done this. So, as you can see, it is here. And as you may have guessed, TerrFernando did submit this replay. So once again, big thanks to TerrFernando on this Newbie Tuesday. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have more Newbie Tuesday games, feel free to send them to me. Otherwise, good night, good game, good luck, have fun.